Hey folks, welcome back to FaO&x Outdoors, and today we're unboxing the the Miles Trail 1. It's an all-terrain electric bike that promises comfort, range, and safety at a budget price. I've looked at different prices, anywhere from $430 all the way up to about $470. I just recently did the Miles City 1. It's more of a commuter bike, and I'll post it up here if you want to see that. But I'm going to teach you how to put this together. Most bike shops are going to charge you anywhere from $300 to $400 to $450. So I'm just going to give you an in-depth how to put it together. If you have any questions, put it down in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer it. So let's dive into it. Right out of the box, the Miles Trail 1 looks clean, rugged, build around the 250 watt motor, pairs with a 32 volt, 13 amp hour removable battery, combined with giving you a total of, and it says 120 kilometers, which is roughly about 75 to 80 miles. You're not going to get that out of a 13 amp hour battery. So let's unbox it and let's get into it. Pretty bike. I like the color. It's nice. I got it leaned up against the box right now because once we put the tire on, then we'll put the kickstand on. It can stand on its own. And the first thing I want to do is go ahead and put it on the handlebars. Let's see what we got inside here. We've got a charger, a bell reflector. I won't put that on. This is awesome because it's a quick disconnect front tire. And then we've got some tools. First thing, let's get these handlebars on. With all these wires and tubes and everything, it's just gonna be in the way. There we go. So we're gonna take this off here. It does have Loctite. All right. So I had to go get some extra tools because they didn't give me enough tools to do this job. And we're just guessing right now because once the handlebars are on and the tire's on, we can sit on the seat. We can actually get a little bit, dial it in. I'm just tightening this bottom one here. All I'm going to do is tighten the pinch bolts that go kind of like this right here up front. There we go. Not super tight. We'll come back to it. All right, handlebars. All right. Just make sure this is turned the right way. And that your brake levers are facing you if you're working the way I am. And then we'll put this clip on. This clip does not have to be directional. The top can be the bottom. It doesn't matter. Don't tighten just one screw. Just get them all screwed in and don't tighten them just yet. Just so that little bracket can be able to move around so you can line up your holes. So what I'm going to do is just tighten it from top, side, like in a crisscross pattern. And I'm going to make sure that this is in the center. There we go. Done. All right, so let's get this tire put on. They have this brace across here, and I'm just trying to get this thing off. No. Boom. All right, and I'm just trying to take the little cap off here. Come on. The little cap for the axle. The one on the other side, there is. So this company doesn't put the brakes on for you. That is so rare. I didn't think I liked that. I thought that was spooky. This needs air, the tire needs air. But the more I have played with this, the more I actually like it. It's just make sure you are, like that's on. We're done. Just make sure you tighten the brakes down here. It does come with blue Loctite. I'm actually just gonna put that kickstand down because we're solid. It can walk on its own now. There we go. This is a quick detach, so you can take the tire off and store it in smaller places, whatever. But I'm gonna spring on one side and a nut, and then leave a spring on the other side. And I want to show you something. This is important. I'm gonna put this in right quick and put this spring in. Tighten this down. So when you put this on, I'm trying to tighten it. There we go. You do with this lever, make sure it's pushed up and up against this right here. So if any brush comes by here at all, it won't open this up. And then while you're riding, vibrate, come loose, and the tire comes off. So just make sure that this is up and up against this shock. Do that to any one of your bikes, not just this company here. All right, let's put the brakes on. I'm just gonna take this and lean it against the box. There is a little tab right there, and it's got a clamp like this and this. Take the wire, push it through so it'll hold. So boom, Boom. So right here, again, it's got these little clips. I don't know if I like that so close to the tire like that. Can I push this through? No, I don't think this should be this way. Let me open this up, take this off real quick. And lift this up, take the brake off, put this back down, boom. And then this can go right there, just like that. Just that little clip, boom. Perfect. All right, let's put this to the side real quick. And Allen drop, let me see if it's the right one. You're gonna have 2 screws here. They both have, they've got blue Loctite on them. And so they're tight. So these are threaded, these holes. So when we put this on, we wanna make sure it's got 2 brackets right here. Boop, boop. I got these 2 brackets right here. We need to put the threaded bracket behind it so we can tighten it in. Pull the little pad out, just like this. And I'll slide that in. And then the inside here, these are threaded. Just want to get a couple threads on it and then I'll grab the other one. All right, and that's it right there. I'm gonna lock this down. Let's put the fender and the headlight on. And that's kind of a pain in the butt, but I'll show you how to do it. Let's put on the front fender. So the little one will be your front fender. Your big one will be your rear fender. All right, let's do this. It's a little bit of a pain. So we're gonna stick this right in, just like that. And then you see this little L shape right here? You're gonna stick that right through. I think there's a couple of washers here, so let's hold off on one and then put this one on the other side. Grab this and stick it in just like that. Just kind of keep pressure off of it. Just a little catch. I think I got it, boys. Not super worried about adjusting this just yet. There we go. Boom. Perfect. So I told you it wasn't too bad. A little bit aggravating. Hopefully you have the same good experience as I did. And then you can adjust this down. As soon as that light turns on, we'll know we want this to face the trail. All right, so that's done. That's done. Let's go down here and put on the foot pegs. When you're riding the bike, there's a rider's left and a rider's right. You have an L here, it's green, and an R here that's kind of red and yellow. So rider's left is going to be this left side. And on here, it actually shows you how the threads are. That it's going to be lefty tighty and the other one will be righty tighty. I just put this on here. It's going to be 15 millimeter. 15 millimeter? It is. Sometimes it's a 19. All right. Ugh. So that's it. Lefty tighty, righty tighty on the other side. I'll do that one by myself. You don't need to know how to do that. Let's put this seat on too. Open this up, grab this, slide it down inside there. And same thing with the bike. I'm gonna lock it down. It's a little pressure lock. It's not working at all. There's an Allen on here too, but you don't have to do that. Come on. Wow, I guess you may have to. Let me see what type of Allen it is. There are normally Allens on here. No, there's not. Okay. So open this up, tighten that thing down. Still nothing, huh? I might have to get a pair of pliers or something. That's pretty tight. Wow. That's not good. I mean, I've got this thing tight. Now, this thing's wiggly like that. Something's up. Something's up. I wonder if anything fell down in there. Maybe a gasket. Yep. There's something down there. Let's see if I can get a tool or something and grab it. All right, I ran to the house. Ugh, got a hanger. I don't know what else to do, but hopefully maybe make a hook on it. Like that. So, all right, got this. I'm gonna play with it, see if I can scoop it up. If I can get it. I've got this. I don't know if this should probably stay on this. This is not a very good design. Yeah, not a good design. I'm trying to get it to just lock. in like that. Okay, so seat's on. That was a pain. There's a little plastic thing here, so if you're trying to put it in and it drops to the ground, I had to make one hook to go to the bottom of that plastic thing and then a small hook, so I could grab it and drag it up and go underneath it and grab the cup and then pull it up. That was a pain. Yeah, that took almost 45 minutes. So you know what? I'm not putting the rear fender on. See what I have to do? I've actually got to put it on here, and I don't want to do that. That was already a pain, and I don't want to be part of that. But that actually goes on here like this, so we're not putting that on. So it does have hydraulic brakes, which is freaking awesome for the price. That's amazing, to be honest with you. You got your little shifter here. This is your gas where you go quickly, and then here, hopefully you can see that. There's your brakes, throttle. It's actually got really comfortable grips. They're rubber, but they have this little platform here for your hand to rest. So if you ever have like tunnel carpal or anything like that, or carpal tunnel, whatever it's called, it's not a pressure point strong onto your hand. So this actually feels really good. So here, you push this here. There's your battery. These here are your like pedal assist. So if you push this right here, pedal assist 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it makes you go faster, 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 all the way down. If you hold this button down, the top one, you have your light here. And we need to bring that down. There we go. Just hold it again, turns itself off. But yeah, basic, simple, and I like just easy. There's no LCD screen. Push this right here, turn it off. Right down here, I want to show you something. You charge your battery right here. It does come with keys. You put the key inside here, you can actually pull this off and actually charge it in your house. And then there's a little button. I know this bar's in the way. Push this button. It'll tell you where it's charged at, but you can also look right here and see if it's charged as well. All right, pros and cons. Let's look at this and we'll wrap up the video. All right, so pros and cons. So price point, it's a great bike. It's calling it a trail bike, and there is some trail to it. Usually you want a little bit thicker of a tire for like sand or snow or anything like that. This is more of a smaller tire, and it's a 250 motor, so I don't know how much of a trail, I would say light trail, if that's fair, but trying to find positives here. Hydraulic brakes is rare for this price point. That is 100% true, and thank you for putting that on there. I think all your bikes should be that way. Removable battery with solid range. It's not 120 or what was it, 80 miles. You're probably going to get 25 out of this. Front suspension for added comfort. Shimano gearing, and it does have trail tires. If you saw the tires, they're kind of knobby. It's budget friendly for an all-terrain option. And they do have other ones. They have commuters. They make other bikes. Cons is no rear suspension. The lights are basic. No, it's just a headlight. There's no brake light. I think the speed goes to 15 miles per hour is the top speed. There's no apps or smart features. If you're looking for something like that, this is not the bike for this. If you're looking for affordable trail capable e-bike with real world features with hydraulic brakes and solid range, the Mile Trail 1 delivers. Is not built hardcore mountain biking, but a weekend adventure or some mixed trails. It's a solid pick. If you like one of these, I'll put it in the description below. Check out the other ones. They're really cool. The Mile City one, and they're actually coming out with a dirt bike called the Mile Pro, and it's going to be an electric dirt bike, which is kind of cool. It should be coming out in October. If you're watching this 10 years from now, October 2025. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. If you like one of these, I'll put it in the description. And I can't do this without you. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.